this year. I have a goal for 2021, and I just want to bring you guys on that journey with me. Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be just talking to you guys about trying to conceive and PCOS. So a lot of people who follow me on social media think I'm pregnant, which I am not pregnant, you guys. I am not pregnant yet. I just wanted to say I miss you guys so much, and I'm so happy that you guys encouraged me to get back on YouTube. I have so many people that ask me every day questions about like beauty, lifestyle, events, PCOS. So I'm just like, at this point, I need to get back out there, and I need to just like learn to be consistent. I need to learn to accept the fact that some people out in the world need me, and I feel so flattered by that because, you just never know who is secretly admiring you or who secretly looks up to you in a certain way. You just never know. So at the end of the day, I feel like I need to push the effort of continuously trying to be great for you guys and being there for you guys because, this is why I started YouTube in the first place. So it just encourages me. But yes, I am so excited to make this video. I am just so excited to just even post anything on my channel. It's been so long. So much change has happened in my life. If you guys follow me on social media, obviously you guys know a lot of things have changed in my life. Those that are new to my channel, my name is Jada. Everyone calls me Jay. If you are trying to conceive or if you have any questions about PCOS, feel free to reach out to me. I do my research on everything that's going on with my body specifically. PCOS is something that I got diagnosed with in 2019, but I did have my son. So it was all new to me that you can have a baby with PCOS because typically they tell you with PCOS you cannot conceive. But if you look further into it and meet other people that have PCOS, sometimes they might have 5 children and had PCOS the whole entire time and might have just never knew, So, and that was my case. I had a son and I didn't know that I had PCOS. Sometimes it just takes a lot to do your research on knowing like what kind of PCOS you have, what is causing your PCOS, because you can always revert your PCOS. There is no cure for PCOS, but you can always revert it into balancing out your hormones, because that's all it is. It's a hormonal unbalanced problem with your body. And if you have multiple cysts, sometimes those cysts can block a lot of things from the eggs releasing or from the sperm entering. So that is my case. My problem is infertility. So I cannot like ovulate. So, and let me not say I can't ovulate, because obviously I can ovulate. I had a child, like I said. So my problem is I have irregular periods. And so if you don't get your period, you can't ovulate because you need those eggs to release in order to ovulate. So for me, that was my problem until recently I went to my OBGYN about wanting to conceive for our second child. And, she was so excited. Excuse me. She was super excited for us, and she recommended a medication called Clomid. First, she put me on something, I can't think of the name, but it was something just basically to help me get a period. So I took that, got a period, so that was successful. And then within the 5th day of being on your cycle, you're supposed to take the medication called Clomid. Now, Clomid, I just want you guys, if you think about using Clomid, please do your research on Clomid. I didn't do my research on Clomid because at that moment I was just more excited, so I didn't do my research on it. And I don't really take a lot of medications in the first place, but I just thought, okay, medication is going to help me ovulate because the medication before that helped me get a cycle. So I was just more excited. I went with my emotions instead of going with my mind. And I wish that I would have looked more into Clomid, because for me, and like I said, this video is just about my experience, but for me, Clomid just was not it. Clomid, it changed my body, it changed me, and that's not what I wanted, Of course, it's a hormonal pill, so it's gonna mess with your hormones, and that's all of you, to be honest, but I wasn't expecting the dramatic change. I just wasn't, you know. So for me, Clomid, I felt like 10, 15 pounds heavier. I couldn't even fit my jeans. I was thinking like all the time, like, oh my goodness, I must be pregnant and I'm bloating or something, because at this point, I'm starting to just be so heavy and just feeling exhausted. So, yeah, I gained weight with that. I was exhausted every single day, minute of the day. I had no energy to do anything. Trying to conceive is already exhausting. So I was exhausted from that. I had broke out so bad from Clomid. My face was just terrible. I wasn't happy. I had my hair like slowly was falling out a lot. It just wasn't for me, you know. And there was so many other things that Clomid for me, that it was a mood swing too, you know. Like it just always was back and forth. I was always dizzy. It just wasn't for me, you know. So I took 3 rounds of Clomid, and each round was unsuccessful, but it was even more unsuccessful because it was messing with me and my mind and my heart. And so, you know, I just decided, okay, at this point, I'm going to not do anything that my doctor is referring me to do, because at this point, they might be smart, you know, because she's your doctor or it's your doctor and they're telling you this is what you should do, blah, blah, blah. But not every case that they point you in is best for you and your body. No one knows you and your body but yourself. So I recommend listening to your body, number one. I had to do my own research to see, because there's so many different things about PCOS. First off, Clomid you're not supposed to take more than 4 times, because it also thins your lining and you need as much as you can to conceive. So that it just wasn't great. But I see a lot of other women who get pregnant and ovulate from using Clomid. So, I mean, it works for some, it doesn't work for others. And I was the person it didn't work for. But on the good side, I did end up ovulating the first day from the first time of taking Clomid, which was great, you know, but I didn't conceive. So I ended up ovulating from taking Clomid round 1. Round 2 and round 3, I did not ovulate. So then that was just not for me. I just was like, you know, I'm not going to go with anything else that this lady is telling me I should do. I know I have PCOS. I know what I need to do. I need to go the natural way. I know that works best for me, and it always has. It never failed. So I'm just going to do what I have to do for myself. But I also was so stressed out, and that can cause a lot of weight on your body when you're trying to conceive. So I also was telling myself, you know, oh my gosh, like I can't get pregnant. And, you know, it's so much power in the tongue. So I needed to start telling myself, okay, Jay, you got this. You could do this. Like, you know, you will get pregnant. But I also finally put my mind at ease to the point where I said to myself that if it doesn't happen and it's just not for me, if it's not meant to happen, then I'm okay with that. You know, I would love for my child to have a sibling, you know, grow up with a sibling. I grew up with siblings. Aaron grew up with siblings. But, you know, sometimes that's not in God's plan for me. You know, maybe that's just not. So if it doesn't happen, I'm okay with that. But, you know, if you would ask me if I'm okay with that being the case probably like 5 months ago, I would just tell you, no, I'm not. But, you know, going into 2021, I said there's other things that I also need to focus on. There's other things that I want to branch off in the world. There's other things that, you know, my mind is set on. So I'm not going to give up, you know. Future child, if you're watching this, I'm not going to give up on you. But I'm just not going to put all of my energy into it to the point where I'm feeling down because of it. You know, so if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So that's my first thing for me. That's my number 1 tip on trying to conceive with PCOS or any issues that you may have. If it doesn't happen for you, just know that that wasn't God's plan for you. Just be satisfied for what you have. Don't think of it too much, because that's when it naturally happens on its own. So, you know, just don't give up, you know, just take care of your mental health. as much as you can when trying to conceive. That's the best thing to do. Yeah, I definitely would say the main point is to try to get healthy. Try to do it naturally before you just put something in your body that is not for your body, you know. I'm really excited for 2021. I'm really excited to, you know, try to conceive for baby girl, you know, speak it into an existence. I am really excited to see what God has planned for me in 2021. Like I said before, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But if it does, I'm grateful for it. So yeah, I'm just excited to see what the future has for us. I just wanted to pick up from my last two videos, because my last two videos explained PCOS, but that was the fresh way of knowing PCOS. It was literally like I knew PCOS within like 3 months after finding out. So yeah, we're gonna do a whole update video on PCOS and everything like that. But I just wanted to get on here and give update on what's been going on with me, and if I have conceived or if I haven't. So yeah. But if you guys have any tips, feel free to keep reaching out to me, keep commenting below and letting me know. I would just love to hear back, because, you know, at this point I can use any type of tips. But yeah, so I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you so much. You know, I really just appreciate you all. Like this video, subscribe as well if you're someone out there trying to conceive or have PCOS. Alright guys, so I will see you guys in my next video. I hope that you guys have a great night, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.